Hi, this is Deb,
My name is ElleAnne.
and we're here today, and ElleAnne is going to be performing a modified bed bath. Okay. I'm going to be narrating. All right, ElleAnne, so you're going to start performing your pre-steps. You're going to check your assignment sheet, and you're going to use your hand sanitizer that is located on the wall now, and you're going to gather all of your supplies. And I'm going to read your supplies to you while ElleAnne is drying her hands. And that's a basin, soap, bath blanket, clean gown, 4 washcloths, 2 towels, and 1 pair of gloves. Alrighty, so now she's gonna knock on the door and identify yourself and ask the resident for their name and date of birth.
Hi, my name is ElleAnne. I'm going to be your nursing assistant today. I'm going to be performing a modified bed bath. Can you tell me your name and date of birth?
Daisy, August 18th, 2010.
All right.
Do you have any questions?
Do you have any questions for
Are
me?
you comfortable?
Are you comfortable?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure the bed is locked.
I'm going to make sure the bed is locked. Perfect.
I'm gonna set up my supplies on your bedside table here.
I'm going to set up my supplies on your bedside table. I'm just going to put my barrier towel down first. We'll have everything out so it's easily accessible.
And in this, you can put your bath blanket and the gown, clean gown, on your the other table over there to get it out of the way if you like. Beautiful. And now at this point, when ElleAnne is done setting up the supplies, you're gonna take your bath blanket and you're gonna put it across your residence so that they stay warm and they're also covered.
I'm just going to put this over you so that you're nice and covered, and then I'm going to remove the sheet once I put this on.
And then ElleAnne is gonna pull the sheet to the bottom of the bed. No flicking the sheets. There you go.
All right, can you hold on to this for me? All right, and I'm just gonna take your sheet and bring it down to the end of the bed just so that it stays nice and dry the entire time. All right, and you are nice and covered. You can put the bath blanket down.
Now you're gonna remove the resident's gown without overexposing the resident.
All right, so we're gonna
And keep her, all the arms are gonna be underneath the bath blanket.
Okay, so your arms are gonna be underneath here to start with.
Perfect.
And then we're just gonna take your arm out. And then I'm gonna come to the other side and remove your other arm. Right, we're just gonna keep you covered.
And then when you take the gown off, you're going to take the gown and you're gonna roll the gown away from your body, not touching your uniform. And then you're gonna place it in the laundry basket. And now you're gonna let the resident know that you're gonna be going and getting the water.
I'm gonna be going and getting some warm water for your modified bed bath.
And so you go over to the sink and you're gonna make sure that the water is nice and warm. Because they will send you back if it's not. And then you fill the basin with water, and at the sink you're gonna test it with your wrist, and now you're gonna go back into the room and have the resident test the water as well.
Daisy, could you feel this for me? Right, does that feel comfortable?
All right, so then now you're gonna set your water down. You're gonna bring your bedside table at an angle over towards you so that you don't make any extra steps. And you're gonna put on your gloves.
Right, and then while I put on my gloves, I'm gonna go and provide privacy for you, Daisy. So that, there we go. Right, and I have my gloves on.
And so now when you're washing the resident's face, you wanna use your 4 corners of the washcloth because there's 4 areas of the face that need to get done. So you're going to dip the washcloth into the water, and then you're gonna hold that up and you're gonna fold it into 4 corners. ElleAnne, can you show the camera? Beautiful. Fold it in half, and then now once again in half. And then you're gonna take the folded edges and you're gonna put them in the palm of your hand. And then ElleAnne, show the camera please how you're gonna take the tip and move it. That's 1 corner, and you put your thumb underneath it. Okay, put your thumb underneath it each time as you're doing it. Yep, exactly. And so now you have that whole area of the washcloth to use. Alrighty, so starting at the right eye, you're gonna go from the inner aspect to the outer, from the nose to the ear.
All right, so I'm gonna have you close your eyes. I'm just gonna go from here, there we go.
And now you're gonna turn the washcloth and you're gonna get the other eye, from the eye all the way out to the ear in a swooping motion. And then now you're gonna go down one side of the face, making sure that you get the whole side of the face and the nose.
Right.
And then the next side, perfect. And then you're gonna throw that in your laundry basket. And you're gonna take your next washcloth and you're going to dry the face in a zigzag motion from top to bottom. You don't need your four corners for this one. So top to bottom, keep your eyes closed, there we go.
Close your eyes, I'm just gonna dry your face. I'm just gonna pat dry, making sure that everything is nice and dry. Right.
And I forgot to mention my apologies, that we did not raise the bed to a comfortable working height.
So correction, I would raise the bed to a comfortable working height once I begin the modified bed bath.
And it's okay to make a mistake like that. What you're gonna do is you're just going to raise the bed, the whole entire bed, and act like it's okay. So like, gonna come over here and we can, there you go.
That nice sound is for sound effects to make it more exciting.
Wonderful. And you can move the call light out of the way. And at any time, if you make a mistake like this, all you need to do is say correction and then move and do what it is that you need to do. And also, at the end of the skill, if there's something that you forgot, you can go back and redo it as well. But now, we're at the point where we're gonna expose only the resident's right arm.
So I'm just gonna take your arm out. I'm gonna take my long towel
And now you're gonna place the towel right underneath it.
I'm just gonna lift up your arm.
And then what you're gonna do next is you're going to have that laying down, wrinkle free underneath, and then you're gonna use the four corners to wash the arm and the hands. So you dip that in the water, and with an open washcloth, you're gonna put the soap on it. Not over the basin. And rub it in. And then you're gonna start at the hand with your four corners, and your first corner is gonna be the top of the hand, the bottom of the hand, and in between the fingers.
So I'm just gonna wash your hand. So I'm gonna do the top of your hand, I'm gonna do the bottom of your hand. I'm just gonna go in between each of your fingers.
And then you're gonna move the washcloth and use your next corner. And you're gonna go up the top side of the hand from the fingertips to the shoulder. And then you're gonna turn your washcloth again and do the back side of the arm.
I'm gonna do the back side of your arm now.
And now the last corner is you're gonna raise the resident's arm and you're gonna go underneath that armpit, making sure that you get there.
Right.
Or else you won't get credit for this whole step.
Right.
Wonderful.
There we go. I'm just gonna put this in my laundry basket.
And now ElleAnne's gonna rinse the arm the same way, telling the resident what she's doing.
Right.
With their four corners, yes. There you go.
Okay. So I'm gonna just start by, same way I did with when I was washing, I'm gonna start on the top of your hand. I'm gonna wash the bottom of your hand, I'm gonna rinse it. I'm gonna rinse in between your fingers. All right. And then I'm gonna set your arm down so it's comfortable. I'm gonna change my corner and I'm gonna go from your fingertips and I'm just gonna go all the way up your arm.
In one direction too. You don't want to go back down, always in one direction.
And the underside of your arm, down. And then lastly, I'm just gonna rinse the soap from your armpit. So I'm just gonna support your arm, I'm gonna lift it up. I'm gonna go underneath and I'm gonna set you back down.
And now with the towel that's underneath the arm, you're gonna pat it dry, hand, fingers, all the way up and getting underneath the armpit to dry that area as well.
All right, you can sit your arm down.
Okay, and now you're gonna cover your resident back up again. And now we're gonna place the gown over the resident on top of the bath blanket. Yes, over the top. Perfect. And the resident is able to assist you, and so they'll put their arms through the gown.
Right, I just have you put, here's one arm, and then I'm just gonna have you put your other arm in. Perfect.
And then now, you don't have to tie the gown. You're going to pull the bath blanket down to the bottom of the bed, the way that you would do it when you're making an occupied bed. You're gonna roll it away, making sure that it doesn't get on your uniform. And you'll place that into the laundry basket. Nice job, ElleAnne. And now you'll pull the sheet up and cover your resident.
I'm just gonna cover you right back up. There's that for you.
Make sure that they have their call light and ask, is there anything else that I can do for you, and are you comfortable?
Is there anything else I can do for you? Are you comfortable?
So now you lower that bed back down. And then before you leave, you're gonna put your barrier towel into the laundry basket, and you're gonna remove your privacy and let the resident know you're leaving.
All right, I'm gonna be leaving. You have your call light if you need anything. Your bed is lowered, you have your call light. I'm gonna make sure that your brakes are still locked. I'm gonna remove your privacy. Right.
Now you're gonna come over to the sink, and you're gonna put your soap and lotion into the designated dirty area, and then you're gonna rinse your basin, empty it out first in the sink, and you can do that because it's above the waist, and rinse it out again. Excellent. And then you're gonna dry it, place it in the designated dirty area, and then before you do anything, before you take off your gloves, you're gonna think, is there anything I need to do?
I don't. I made sure she had her call light, her brakes are locked, privacy. I used 4 corners. I did not use soap in her face. I don't think I forgot anything.
Perfect. So now you're going to take off your gloves, pinching at the palm and crumbling it into your other palm, taking it out 2 fingers, putting it into the trash can, hand sanitize, and then what do you say at the end, as you know?
And then I'm going to report, record, document, end of skill.
Excellent. Thank you, ladies.
Amazing.